Hi there, my name is Paddy Muench, and I'm a 5th grade teacher at Lafayette Elementary School in the School District of Lancaster. I currently live in Millersville with my wife Casey, and we really just enjoy spending time outside together and traveling as much as we can. My goals for this course, simply put, are to deepen my understanding of STEM education and identify effective strategies that I can utilize to better serve my students. I feel that students learn science best through engaging experiences which deepen their foundational knowledge of science content. In order to do this, it's important that teachers are utilizing core teaching practices such as those outlined by Closer in 2004. It's also important to note that teachers should be enthusiastic about the work that they're doing and creating strong relationships with those students. My current perspective on STEM is based on my experiences within the 5th grade classroom, where science and math are separate content areas. However, they can be supported and enriched with the other disciplines of STEM. The different outcomes of STEM nationally are to increase the participation of students in advanced degrees and careers within the STEM field, also to prepare students for the expanding STEM workforce, and lastly to increase STEM literacy regardless of the degree or career that students are pursuing. There's lots of different criteria to measure success in STEM. Outcomes is usually the first one that people go to. However, it's important to look at different school types and note that selective STEM schools are going to have different goals and outcomes than a comprehensive school. Therefore, the National Academy for Science has recognized that the most useful criteria for measuring success in STEM is the instructional practices utilized within that school. Now, those instructional practices and effective instruction are going to capitalize on students' interests and experiences and continue to engage them in the practices and sustain their interest in science and math. So how is that done? Most commonly used is the 5E model of instruction, which aligns well with the earlier ideas of Piaget and Vygotsky. It's also aligned well with the conceptual framework for new science education standards. Research done by the National Research Council found that within public elementary schools in Chicago, those that showed the most improvement for student learning had 5 attributes in common. And those attributes are strong buy-in from school leadership and administration, strong professional capacity for quality instruction, strong parent and community ties, the overall atmosphere of the building was student-centered, and lastly, there was focused instruction for professional development for teachers. So to continue with that, what can schools do to support STEM education? Initially, they can provide ongoing training for teachers. In the lower schools especially, I think it's important that they allow for departmentalization so that teachers can focus their knowledge and expertise on science and math instruction. It's also important that schools allow a supportive and flexible system for evaluation both for teachers and for students. And finally, it's important that they're promoting access to high-quality STEM learning opportunities, whether that's through field trips or through other community partners. Within my own classroom, I hope to further incorporate STEM by supporting my science classes with math skills such as measurement and data collection, or even enrich it with technology and engineering during hands-on projects with students. Math is pretty easily enriched from studying dimensions of our outdoor classroom, using measurement, or designing blueprints for a house using addition and subtraction of fractions or decimal or whatever the skill might be. Finally, I'd have to say that my favorite candy bar would be a Snickers bar.